Hello everyone. Now we are going to see how we can install Linux into our system. Basically, you can divide the installation into three categories. First one is if you do not want to install Linux separately. आप चाहते हो कि आप Windows में ही एक normal application की तरह Linux को use कर पाओ. Then that option is Windows Subsystem for Linux. This is the inbuilt feature which is by default disabled, but हम उसे enable कर सकते हैं. There are only 2-3 steps that we need to do, and then we will be able to use the Linux, but not the entire functionality, but whatever functionality is there is what we need. Second is you can install VirtualBox or VMware in your Windows, और आप फिर VirtualBox या VMware के inside आप Linux को install कर सकते हैं. Advantages कि आपको बार बार शिफ्ट नहीं करना पड़ेगा. You can use Windows and Linux side by side. Third, if you want to use the full power of the Linux, then we can go for a dual boot. तो आप एक सेपरेट पार्टीशन क्रिएट करो, जैसे आप नॉर्मली विंडोज़ इंस्टॉल करते हो. लिनक्स का भी सेम प्रोसीजर है. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन दैट कम्स टू योर माइंड इज कि कौन से लिनक्स इंस्टॉल करूँ, काली करूँ, रेड हैट करूँ, फेडोरा करूँ, ubuntu करूँ. इट डजेंट मैटर विच वन यू इंस्टॉल. whatever we are required to do will be there in all the distributions. तो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का ज़्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं होगा. आई पर्सनली प्रेफर ubuntu बिकॉज वो फ्री है. it's easy to update or install any packages that you want, right? So we're going to discuss now how these three methods can be deployed to install Linux. मैं तीनों डिटेल में डिस्कस नहीं करूँगा. I'm going to just show you steps for the first option, Windows Subsystem for Linux. Second का भी I'll give you the link from where you can see the procedure, and third is similar as the second one. Only thing is कि आपको VirtualBox install नहीं करना है. Rest procedure same. So for the first one, Windows Subsystem for Linux, the link is mentioned. You can read the steps if you want. What is the step by procedure? It's available on this link, but now I'm going to show you how to do it. The first thing that you're required to do is to open the control panel. Control panel के left top में is the option turn Windows features on and off. So click here. फिर आप scroll करो down, और लास्ट में आपको एक मिलेगा Windows Subsystem for Linux. अगर ये ऑप्शन आपके नहीं है, then you cannot do this on your system. अगर आपका Windows 10 Anniversary Edition and above नहीं है तो ये ऑप्शन नहीं मिलेगा आपको. So if you have Windows 10, you should update it, then you can use this option. If you don't have this option, then the only option left is VirtualBox or dual boot system. ये बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट आपके यहाँ पे डिसेबल्ड होगा, तो आपको इसको टिक करना है. देन यू प्रेस ओके. जब आप ओके करोगे, then it will start installing, doing some changes, and after that it will ask for a reboot. तो आपको रीबूट करना है. रीबूट करने के बाद you need to go to the store. जो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का स्टोर है, go there, सर्च करो आप ubuntu. There will be three options. 20.04 is the latest one, so you can opt for any one. So let's go for the latest one. Then you click here get, और ये ऐप आपके सिस्टम पे इंस्टॉल हो जाएगा. इंस्टॉलेशन के टाइम पे you remember the password that you are going to set, because sometimes we require the password for running certain administrative commands. तो वह पासवर्ड आपको भूलना नहीं, ठीक है. So once it is installed, you are now free to use ubuntu just like any other application in your windows. जैसे आप word या powerpoint कुछ भी यूज़ करते हो, सेम उसी वे से आप इसको भी यूज़ कर सकते हो. So I have already installed it. मेरे में वर्जन 18.04 है. So once you are done, simply go to the panel and write ubuntu. And please just start like any other application, right? The only thing is it is running in command line mode, तो आपको ग्राफिकल कुछ नहीं दिखेगा, बट वी डोंट नीड ग्राफिकल. जो भी हमें चाहिए कमांड लाइन में हम करेंगे. So this was all about how to enable Windows Subsystem for Linux. Second option, the link is there, you can just go to the link, follow the steps. And similarly for third, the steps are same, just the thing is you need not to install VirtualBox, right? So once you are done with the installation part, with the next tutorial we're going to start with the first lab, which is based on system calls. So see you next time. Goodbye.